It's been almost 16 years since we started following the bromance of the two estranged brothers, and the lives of the cast members have changed drastically since then. What do you think about Paul Johansson and Bethany Joy Lenz's relationship? Who has already managed to date 2 co-stars? Who dated 3 and has even married one of them? What does James Lafferty think about the spinoff? Hi, this is Dylan, and you are about to become awesome. Lee Norris as Marvin Mouth McFadden. We can't believe that Lee is almost 38, and even though he hasn't changed much over the 16 years and can still portray school children, he chooses more grown-up roles. In the recent spin-off of Girl Meets World, The Boy Meets World, he portrays the father of a teenager. Norris managed to make an appearance in the hit Gone Girl, where he portrayed an officer, and even in a few episodes of The Walking Dead. And even though he's trying to keep his private life out of the spotlight, we know that he's been married to a girl named Andrea for 8 years. Norris has remained friends with all the cast members, and they occasionally post friendly pics together. Well, of course, 10 years of being together almost 24/7 has practically turned the cast into a family. Hilary Burton as Peyton Sawyer. Wilmington Star described the character of Hilary as having blown away every stereotype the media has placed on cheerleaders, and that's exactly what we liked about her. Did you know that it was practically Burton's first TV role? I've never studied acting or anything because I've been so lucky with MTV. I'm convinced I got the chance to be on One Tree Hill because I did a guest thing on Dawson's Creek as myself when the cast appeared at the MTV Beach House. She added, "And my only scene was with Chad Michael Murray, so now the Chad and I are reunited." How bizarre is that, the actress revealed. Moreover, being in the show has helped her to find her true love, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who is 16 years her senior. Well, it was actually her co-star Daniel Ackles, who portrayed Rachel Gattina, who helped her find him. You probably know her as the wife of the Supernatural star Jensen Ackles, and it was her who introduced her friend Burton to the head of the Winchester family. Despite their age difference, they are madly in love and are raising 2 children, judging by their Instagram photos. Hilary has already appeared in White Collar, Grey's Anatomy, or Ever series. We are hoping to see even more of her on our screens despite the fact that her daughter is only 1.5 years old. But she definitely doesn't mind. "Thanks for making me a Mama Jeffrey Dean Morgan. It's the joy of my life," Burton wrote. Amidst the Harvey Weinstein scandal, Hilary also decided to remind everyone about the scandal with Ben Affleck. Back in 2003, when she was 21, she said that during an interview, Ben wraps his arm around me and comes over and tweaks my left boob. "I didn't forget about it. I was a kid," wrote Burton. Affleck responded on Twitter shortly afterward, stating, "I acted inappropriately toward Miss Burton and I sincerely apologize." Later on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, Affleck said, "I don't remember it, but I absolutely apologize for it. I certainly don't think she's lying or making it up. As men, I think as we become more aware of this, we need to be really mindful of our behavior." He admitted that even if he was once the cause of the problem, he's now ready to change and be a part of the solution. Great thinking, Ben. Paul Johansson as Dan Scott. Okay, who remembers him from his part in Santa Barbara? Relax, we're just kidding. We doubt you've actually watched the soap opera. Or have you? Since his first role back in 1989, he has maintained his energy and starred in plenty of movies and TV shows. He's made appearances in Criminal Minds, Mad Men, Phones, Once Upon a Time, and now he's main cast in the Van Helsing series. He met his wife, the Romanian actress Gabriela Oltin, on the set of John Q, but they got divorced during the shooting of Season 2 of One Tree Hill. After that, he started dating Mercedes Connor, with whom he has a 7-year-old son, Quinn. Because of the fight with his son's mother, who apparently gave their child sleeping pills to make him sleep through the night and paid no attention to the kid's severe allergic reaction, Paul got the full custody. The 55-year-old actor is crazy about his son and posts plenty of pictures with him, calling him his favorite person. We're happy that he's such a caring and attentive father off-screen. The show has helped him find a very close friend, Bethany Joy Lenz, and the very intimate and cozy pictures of them together hint at them being in a relationship. Seeing the fact that she's single, then why not? Paul posted a very touching message on her birthday. "I've been through the best and worst times of my life, and you have been my rock. Here's to my best pal's birthday. As I've always said, we need more joy in the world. Love you." What do you think about a real-life relationship between Dan Scott and Gus's daughter-in-law? James Lafferty as Nathan Scott. He's been playing our beloved Nathan since he was 18, and that's why right after the filming ended, he started experimenting with other genres. He starred in horrors, comedies, and even tried his hand as the director of a few episodes of The Royals. In real life, he's dated the former UNC Wilmington football goalie Rachel Wilson, One Tree Hill co-star Chantel Van Santen, and Irish actress Eve Hewson, whom you might have seen in Robin Hood. Keep watching to find out which co-star he dated for almost a year. Lafferty supports the idea of a possible spin-off. The actor revealed that he wants to see Nathan take a dark turn. Like father, like Scott, full-on Dan Scott dark. That would be interesting, he confessed. Now that would be fun. That would be a fun thing to play. Looking forward to seeing it. Bethany Joy Lenz as Haley James Scott. Bethany hasn't wasted a minute. She had recurring roles in shows like Dexter, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Grey's Anatomy, and she got the main role in the Suits spinoff, Pearson. We can't wait to see her and the gorgeous Jessica Pearson solving hard cases. Moreover, back in 2011, she revealed her newest project, an online boutique called Lark, selling clothes with original designs by Lenz. So Bethany keeps moving and developing in various spheres. The actress is also lucky to be able to combine that with motherhood. Lenz married former E! Nation keyboardist Michael Galliotti during the first few seasons of One Tree Hill. While filming season 8, Bethany was actually pregnant. Unfortunately, Lenz and Galliotti decided to get divorced when their daughter was just 1 year old. You'll all be wondering soon why everyone is calling me Bethany Joy Lenz again. I'm sorry to say that Michael and I have decided to divorce. We remain friendly and dedicated to raising our beautiful girl in love, and we appreciate your prayers and support during this difficult time, she revealed. Now she proudly shares pics with her 8-year-old daughter Maria Rose Galliotti. A year ago, there were rumors about her dating the One Life to Live star Josh Kelly, but there has been no official confirmation of that, and we haven't heard a thing about them for about 6 months now. Sophia Bush as Brooke Davis. After One Tree Hill, she got into the Chicago franchise, in which she had the main role of police detective Erin Lindsay. She'll soon be starring in a show named Surveillance, and a movie named False Positive with other A-listed stars. After her role in One Tree Hill, Bush starred in plenty of other roles. However, she's experienced a number of failures in her private life. In one of her interviews, Sophia openly talked about her unsuccessful experience of being married. In my 20s, when I was starting out my career as an actor, I wasn't looking for a relationship, but one found me and became serious, even though I hadn't planned to settle down until my 30s. But when the person you're with asks you to marry him, you think, this must be happening because it's supposed to. Can you guess who the lucky one was? Yep, Sophia Bush and Chad Michael Murray got married back in 2005 when season 2 aired. But after only 5 months of marriage, Bush and Murray decided to get divorced. Even though we don't know the official reasons for their divorce, the rumors were that Murray was unfaithful. Still, they showed their level of professionalism and kept acting together. Later, Sophia explained, "We were two stupid kids who had no business being in a relationship in the first place." She even called their marriage ludicrous. Then she was linked with Stay Alive co-star John Foster for a year, and then even with James Lafferty. Her ex-husband Murray also confirmed that it's one of those things where you grow up a lot faster. You're put in a situation where you're gonna deal with things right in your face. But I think Sophia and I are both professional and mature enough to get through it, he said. And now it's just easy, we're just friends, and she's got James, and James and I are friends. It's just a little tight group in Wilmington. And then there was her other co-star, Austin Nichols. We've been dating off and on for the past 4 years. We had so many years of history prior to him coming back to work on the show, Bush told E! News. And I think someone taking a job and moving their life across the country to show you how much they care is pretty much the most romantic gesture that a person could make. But apparently it wasn't enough, as this couple also didn't last long. I've dated a couple of the wrong guys, but I've also had great love in my life, Bush revealed, apparently hinting at her unlucky relationships with co-stars. Bush started dating the Google program manager Dan Fredenberg, but they broke up after 10 months of being together. A year later, he tragically died during an avalanche on Mount Everest. After that, there was another co-star, Jesse Lee Soffer from Chicago PD, but this relationship didn't last long either, and a few years later, he started dating Tori DeVito. Bush recently revealed that she's been single for a few years now and she likes it. And I realized that if I wasn't as patient with myself or as loving to myself as I've been with partners who just didn't, at the end of the day, deserve it. And again, that's not a hateful thing, it's just to say like, you don't deserve this piece of me, Bush says. That's okay. I f***ed up giving it to you when you didn't deserve it, and I don't deserve to treat myself that way either. We wish you happiness, Sophia. Chad Michael Murray as Lucas Scott. Chad was already a successful actor at the time when he landed the role of Lucas, and the show has only added to his popularity. At first, the showrunners wanted to see him portraying Nathan, But the actor insisted and landed a more interesting role for himself due to the connection he felt with our favorite character, Lucas Scott. Can you imagine him as Nathan? After the show, he remained active in movies and even got the main role in Marvel's Agent Carter, and now he's starring in Riverdale as Edgar Evernever. Murray, just like his other co-stars, decided to develop himself in different spheres of life, so you now have the opportunity to read two of his books, Everlast and American Drifter, an exhilarating tale of love and murder. His personal life has been great, too. After getting divorced from Bush, Chad started dating the actress Kenzie Dalton and even got engaged to her when Kenzie turned 18. But after an impressive 7-year engagement, they broke off their relationship. Murray began dating his chosen co-star Sarah Romer, and they got married a year later and surprised everyone with the news that they were expecting a baby. They welcomed their son in 2015 and their daughter in 2017. And he looks over the moon to be a husband and dad of 2. Who's your favorite character from One Tree Hill? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to our new channel, Awesome Movies, to know everything about your favorite movies and TV shows.